going on, ladies and gentlemen? How you guys doing? Welcome back to another episode. We're back again. It's your boy John.
What is this an episode of?
White belt slayer
Slaying
shit?
white belts?
40 and fighting, motherfucker.
Oh yeah, 40 and fighting. That is the name of the channel. Yeah. What he said. Subscribe. Leave a comment. We'll
You're
just
the
start right off the
professional
bat.
YouTuber.
I am not the professional. I never claim to be a professional. I just do stuff.
Anyway, this is fucking John. I'm the fucking white belt, and guess what the white belt slayer? And guess who the fuck we got today? A motherfucking white belt. Look at his nose. I hope you can see it. How did that happen?
I got fucked
You
up.
got smashed by the ribs, homie. This is Austin, fucking awesome white belt. Getting ready to get his work on tomorrow.
Both of you tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
Don't bitch out.
I'm not bitching out, dog. I'm fucking ready to
Be
rip.
there.
The
He
chick
said, I'm not gonna bitch out. That's all I heard for the past 2 weeks. I might pull out.
I just don't want to do it. And then the chick that works for me had COVID.
Oh.
So I was
That
like, oh, I
sucks.
think I'm getting sick.
Uh-oh.
He's trying to make excuses.
No, I
and
tested
shit.
myself. I'm good.
Oh, all right.
These fools ain't got anything to drink. He's got water. Austin's got nothing.
I mean, you two are competing tomorrow. Well, you don't give a fuck about your weight.
Ultra light,
He's got to
homie.
worry about his weight.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Kind of.
You're pretty close, right?
Yeah.
So this is your
Hold on. How much you weigh today?
213. Yeah.
Didn't you get down to 202 or am I tripping?
No, it's 204.
Oh, back up 213?
Yeah, 213.
I'm having a fat week myself, too. Chauncey may get me this week.
Yeah.
I've been bouncing around 245. Still down overall, but I'm fucking...
I wasn't. Well, the past few days, I was probably a little more, but the past few days I just haven't been feeling good. I've been queasy, like whatever. And then yesterday, like
I got COVID.
I didn't even work yesterday. I went and got a haircut, and I was like, I'm not working, and I slept all day, and like I had to go get a sandwich to eat because I wasn't hungry. So I had a sandwich. That's all I had yesterday. And
What
then
kind of
today,
sandwich you get?
just I went to Stater Brothers and got like
Oh,
one of
those pre-made ones?
Yeah.
Those are wild.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I had 1 or 2 pieces, and then the rest I got because the boys come home, they can have some.
Pre-sliced ones?
Yeah. So they had some food when they came home.
Yeah.
But that was it. That's all I ate yesterday. And I literally wasn't hungry today. I had a couple snacks.
We
That's
need
it.
you bouncing around 225.
Fuck
Just
no.
right there.
No.
Right there, dog.
No, I'm good. I want to get down. Anyways, but it's not about me.
Gotta be 2 something to do something. You have to be 2 something to do something.
That is.
So I gotta
What
go
do you
up.
weigh?
190 this morning, but I've been eating shit all day, so
And you
probably
got to weigh
like
in at
200.
195.
Yeah, 195.
With the gi on.
God damn.
With the gi on.
This is not your first real comp. Didn't you choke someone out at a fucking competition?
My first one, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking dope.
It was my first match at my first one.
You know, I think we talked about that before, so let's relive that.
All right.
That was at
UCLA.
the World League, what they were calling the Worlds.
The
right?
Worlds,
Yeah.
yeah. That was
And,
a dope event. That's a dope
that
first
was-
event
that
to
was-
start
that was
at.
a
Hell
cool
yeah,
event.
that one was super nice.
Yeah.
Because they all get worse from there.
Yeah, tomorrow ain't gonna be like that.
No, I did the Anaheim one too, in the old across the street from Disneyland.
Anaheim.
That one.
That was the last one.
Oh,
we
at
did.
the convention center?
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. That wasn't too bad.
What was that
nice.
called? Was that IBJJF?
No, it was just
No,
World League.
World League,
I haven't
yeah.
done IBJJF. I've only done World League
Oh, I get my membership back next month.
for IBJJF.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna have a problem with
You're
it.
not, because you didn't register at white belt.
Yeah,
I was thinking about
exactly.
that.
I registered directly as blue belt, so
Yeah, so you won't have a problem with that.
yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. But,
works for me.
yeah, so let's talk about the one at UCLA. I quasi-remember watching you, and you were getting your ass beat.
I was getting fucked up. Yeah,
What was the score? Do you remember?
24-0.
Oh,
Bullshit.
Yeah, I was getting smoked.
That was your very first one, though.
Yeah,
right?
my very first one. I had.
Yeah.
that was the first one.
I remember I had talked to John about it beforehand. I'm like, dude, I want to go in there and I want to do so well. And he basically told me, he's like, dude, don't worry about it. You just
Yeah.
showing up is all that matters.
Yeah.
So that I chilled out a little bit, and then I was hanging out, getting ready. I think the other Anthony, purple belt.
Oh.
Yeah.
He was coaching me because Omar was with Roger at the time. Right when he hurt his arm, his elbow, he got arm barred. But so I had stepped up. Ref said, "Come on." I ran out there, shook his hand. I saw the guy I was going against, and he was like a foot shorter than me. And I mean,
But he's strong.
I grew up competing my whole life, not like wrestling
Competing
or
in
anything.
what?
Baseball,
Okay.
football, stuff like that. But I was just like, I got this guy. He's smaller than me. Whatever. Boy, was I wrong.
Yeah.
He was stronger than shit.
I prefer rolling with taller people in my weight bracket because they tend to be less strong.
Yeah.
They're a little more lanky, so they have like. If I have to be more worried about like triangles and like certain moves.
Yeah.
But in general, like I know I'm gonna be stronger than them because they're shorter. They're usually stockier. They're gonna be stronger. So, yeah.
I've never experienced that.
No.
Everyone's big.
Well,
stronger than me.
everyone's huge in ultra though. Because in ultra they're big and fat.
I think my last one. Nah, dude, those dudes are jacked. I remember.
Oh, yeah.
There was. Did you go to Arizona the last?
No,
one?
I didn't go to Arizona.
Have you ever been to Arizona?
Nope. Nope.
I'm 99% sure it was IBJJF because I wouldn't go out there for a worldly.
No, it'd be IBJJF. Yeah.
So I went out there and I got this dude from Gracie Baja, and it was whatever. We were both kind of whatever, and I don't remember how. I ended up in half guard somehow. Surprising. This motherfucker had so much pressure on my head with his head and his neck. I almost went to sleep. It was close. Like I had to really like force him off me to try to get a breath. And then I remember right when we slap bumped, I looked at him. This fool had full cauliflower ear. Like his shit
He's
was
probably a
fucking,
wrestler, yeah.
Dude, his shit. I asked him.
I
was like, hey, did you wrestle in school or anything? He was like, nah.
That lion son of
And
a
I
bitch.
was like, how long you been training? And he not much longer than me, maybe like 6-8 months longer than me. And I was like, dude, your ears are flat. Like, how the fuck? Anyway.
That
was some
purple
pressure.
belt?
No, this is that blue belt.
Okay.
This is that fucking blue belt. And then I didn't notice because he was in a gi the whole time. I saw him at Master Worlds that year when we were walking around. He was probably wearing like a large shirt, and I think I could see every muscle on his body.
that's crazy.
I could not believe how jacked that fool was.
You know what is crazy is I don't know if you've had Noah put you in like side control and give you pressure.
Nah.
His like shoulder pressure.
Yeah, the other day he did.
His shoulder pressure is like it literally sometimes I can feel my jaw about to pop, and I'm like, dude, you're like 90 pounds.
I think that's just because you're a little guy.
I just don't understand how he gets at 90 pounds that he can produce so much fucking shoulder pressure, and I'm like,
Omar's only 104 pounds or whatever, 154 pounds.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
don't
continue
know.
telling us about getting your
Yeah.
ass beat.
So I was getting my ass kicked. So we had slap bump. He went after, I think it was a sacrifice throw at the time. And
Pull across you and try to trip you.
yeah, and then I landed on top of him, side control. I waited
You landed
there.
on top?
I landed on
yeah,
top.
yeah.
Yeah, because he had
Yeah.
sacrificed. I landed on
Yeah.
top, got into no, I was half guard. And I was trying to go to side control because at that time I was working on something from half guard. I forget what it was now. But anyways, I pushed down like the sweeper practicing this week to get out of side control. I pushed the knee down, went to go to side control, didn't get it, went to mount. And right when I went to mount, I went under to like grab it, and then being a white belt, I went both arms instead of just one. He rolled me, and he was on top the majority of the round. Just
You
pretty
did
much
me
do-
this week.
I've been practicing that, but
trap and roll.
trap and roll,
I know, I had him in
both
a fucking- I had
arms.
him in a full fucking Ezekiel trying to fucking just tap him and he fucking rolled
Yeah,
me.
you gotta let go. You gotta let go of Ezekiel's. I tell Noah that all
I
the
mean,
time.
that roll ended the way it was going to end anyway.
Oh.
Yeah. You laying on my face the whole time, yeah.
Laying on your face or what we call cooking them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, continue.
I could breathe.
So you're,
Barely.
You're getting beat up. You got
So I was
rolled-
getting beat
well,
up.
At that point, you weren't getting beat up yet. You got rolled
That was your
over.
first experience, though, in a competition role versus a class role, and I remember talking to you and telling you like it's completely different.
Way
I'm like,
Yeah.
I was like, it's not. I was trying. There's no way to tell someone exactly how different it is, other than telling them it's not the same. You could go 1,000% in the gym. It's not the same as going in competition because you have adrenaline and all the other shit. Like one competition roll feels like you did 5 rounds in the
Feels
gym.
like you did 5
Your
rounds,
arms
right.
are completely on fire. Like I don't think I've ever.
You
I've
can't
I've left the gym where my arms are tired, but that's after like, maybe a day where we just do like a competition class, and it's just roll the whole time.
Yeah, no breaks.
In a competition though, that first roll when you're done, you're like, oh my god, my grips are burnt out, my arms are burnt out. Like that's the only time.
Were you there the day this week? Omar had everyone who was competing stay in.
Mm-hmm.
So I did 5 or 6 in a row. He didn't let me do all of them. I stopped at one, and then I came back for the last one. But even then, I didn't.
It's still not the same.
Yeah.
As I'm saying, it's hard to replicate that level of intensity.
Yeah, no, that's what I was getting. So that's what I was getting at. Yeah, it's
yeah.
like I've never had my forearms burn like that in class.
I have. But I was like death gripping,
Yeah.
like
I never really fuck with like
I
the
did.
death grip. It's like just I'll
I did
go
in the
for a different
beginning.
grip,
I did.
Oh,
in the
yeah, in the
beginning.
beginning for sure. Yeah.
But yeah, I was when I remember telling you, I'm like, There's nothing that's gonna compare to like a tournament, like
no
a competition.
comparison. Yeah, because I remember he had rolled me, and he was basically pretty much doing whatever he wanted because I hadn't been training for like maybe a month and a half at that time.
Hell yeah.
So I knew very little, and I was rolling, and I had the basics of like grab whatever you can and try to roll them, and I knew the Ezekiel really well. Like that was the one thing that I could do. So basically every position I was in, I was trying to Ezekiel. Even from the bottom, I was trying.
Didn't you finish that Ezekiel?
I did. No. I got it in his guard. I was in his guard.
And you're on top?
I was on top. So what had happened was we were going around the whole time, 5 minutes. I think there was like a minute left, and I had Anthony yelling at me the whole time to do things. He's at this point, he's like, dude, you got to do something, because he had 24-0.
Yeah.
And he's like, you got to do something. And I had rolled him over, but we were just on the corner of the mat, so they recentered us. And I got up, and I was tying my belt, and I looked over at him, and he's like, you got to get past his guard. You have to. So I'm like, all right. I nodded at him, and his coach is like, he's going to try to pass your guard. So in my head, I'm like, all right. So he was told I was going to pass his guard. I was told to pass his guard. I'm going to try it. If it doesn't work, I'm going to go for the Ezekiel from guard. So I had went for it off the jump, and he didn't defend it. So then I went to pass his guard. It wasn't working. Saw there was like 30 seconds left, and I said, fuck it. Leaned over. I stood straight up, leaned over, put my arm around him, hugged him, grabbed it, and just smoked him. And he went from like ha to oh shit, and like that.
I think I think if I was in a competition and someone Ezekiel,
you'd be so pissed.
Guard, I might quit. Fucking, you remember do you know who used to do that to me all the time when I was a white belt? Bryce. Did you ever roll with Bryce?
Yeah, he's fucking.
I don't know how he could do it, because that motherfucker's like 5'2", fucking 225, little bowling ball. He would like somehow get his hip, like he was quick, but like I would have him in the guard, and he would get his hips like past my hips, so like almost like his hips were on my belly button, and lean into an Ezekiel me from he would do it all the time. I seen him do it to a lot of people too. That's a wild ass move.
Well, when you got with him, it's a little harder. You're not people he's going to compete against. You're not going to get arm barred.
Yeah. With
someone that's like in your weight class, that's gonna try that now.
Even yours, because you're in that tall and lanky.
Yeah. You're gonna get arm barred, or you're gonna get swept or something. You know.
Yeah.
But for a Hail Mary, go for it. If you got 30 seconds left on the clock, you have nothing to lose. You can't get out of the guard. Go for it.
He hadn't done it. He hadn't like showed a defense for that at all.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right. I went for it, and his coach is like, I was rewatching the video afterward, and right when I threw it up, you could see him. He went from white to bright red.
Yeah.
And then his coaches were like, don't tap, don't. And he tapped with like 25 seconds left, maybe 20.
25 seconds is a long time.
And maybe 20. And it was, I don't know if it was his mom or like whoever, but she was over here, and you just seen her put her hands up right when he tapped and go, fuck. I started dying, and then you see Ant in the corner just go, yeah.
That's so demoralizing if you're up by so many points and you get caught by something stupid.
Yeah.
Because you know the coach is gonna be like, how the fuck did you get caught with an Ezekiel choke in your guard?
For sure, everyone got showed the Ezekiel offense the next day.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Well, he was from EDJ. I had talked to him after that.
EDJ here or the one in Corona?
Corona.
Okay.
I had talked to him after that, and he's like, I didn't see that coming. And I was like, thank God.
Nobody does.
No, because you don't expect it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
People don't even expect it from side control. I hit someone with it from side control, from half guard this week.
It was Ezekiel?
Yeah, I don't remember who it was. Someone was bullying, and I was just like, ah! But, you know, I'm a real fucking dickhead at the Ezekiel, and my hands aren't very pointy. They're a little bit...
No, you just go with the fist.
I go fist, homie. I go fist in. And I go fist, and once I get it past your jaw,
fuck.
You know who's competing this week as well? Kyle and Louis, and I roll with Kyle.
Kyle's been ducking me all week.
Fuck?
Kyle has been ducking me all week.
I tap to pressure.
Oh, Kyle gets me all the time.
Twice.
Oh, all the time pressure.
I don't tap. He did this thing from mount. I've never had it done where he like hooks one leg in across and on top of the other leg.
Yeah.
And then puts the other leg underneath, and there's nothing I can do but the amount of pressure that he can build from that.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? And he caught it to me twice.
I take it back. He doesn't tap me to pressure, but he smother taps me a lot. It hits me with the mother's milk a lot.
It was straight pressure. Yeah. I was like, That was brutal.
Little ass dude.
That was brutal.
Bob tried to tap me to pressure this week. Fucking Bobby. I keep talking shit about him, so he keeps going hard on me, but he fucking just, all he managed to do was scrape my eyeballs. He went full amount, and I don't remember what happened. He went full amount, and he had like weird grips, like maybe like around my head or something, and it was just fully trying to force his chest into my face, and like it was just like how I had you, my nose is right there. But he was on top, so I was able to like just like turn my face
Just
really
enough
quick,
to get air.
and I was like, I ain't tapping into this shit. I knew there was only like a minute left, so I was like, I can handle this for a minute.
Yeah.
So that was your. So then you. I'm assuming. Did you?
You got silver at that one, right?
No, I didn't play. So the next guy I went
Really?
up against was number 5 in division or whatever. I ended up going against him. He shot. No, he pulled guard. I got on top. We were just scrambling. I stayed on top for the majority of the round. I think I scored 2 because I passed his guard. Or I took him down, technically, because I grabbed like you were showing me
Yeah.
the other night.
And
Just touching the foot, it's a takedown, yeah.
He went down, so I got 2 off of that. I went half guard. And then, I don't know why, I had gotten to side control, or like it was like a 50-50, so I didn't get any points for it. But then we kind of just rolled like that for a while. It was just entangled. I didn't catch any points. I think it's because he had...
Maybe he had you like in quarter guard or something.
Yeah,
You gotta be fully passed. You gotta be knees, basically knee to the hip and like chest
Past
down
the line
for 3
Or
seconds.
the waist. Yeah.
Because I had both feet out, but one of them was over his head. Like he was on his back, and he had my
That's a
leg.
pass.
Yeah. No, because that's like north south. You get the points
That's a pass.
as long as you get in the.
So maybe I got points, but I think I ended. It was like.
But you lost
ended
the
up-
points.
He ended up submitting me. He got me in a bow and arrow because I went for a pretty shitty armbar at the time. I feel if I had that opportunity again, I'd do a lot better. But
Everyone feels that way. Throw
Right.
that
Well,
weak ass armbar on me and I'll break your shit open.
well, I'm sure. How long you been training for?
Fuck.
I'd hope so.
Not very long, dog. Not very long.
Longer than me?
Maybe.
No.
Maybe not.
Wait a minute. Okay.
How deep are you now? Like 6 months?
Yeah.
Pretty close to that blue belt. You got 4 stripes now?
3.
3? Ah, next
So,
March.
We were just talking about that.
Probably March
Yeah.
he'll be ready for that blue belt.
It's fine with me.
Yeah. Then the real fun begins. Then anybody
The wrist
who's
locks?
never gone hard with you starts going hard.
I don't know about that. I watched
No,
Louis
everybody
go.
goes hard.
Louis
I
No, I talk shit to Louis because I want him to go hard.
Oh,
Yeah, Louis-
hold on. Let's rewind this shit.
He likes pain apparently.
This motherfucker was trying
Well,
to
what do you
talking
mean?
shit to Louis about ankle locks, and he was like, "That wasn't an ankle lock." And I looked at Louis, and I was like, "Hey, Louis, he said you an ankle lock him." And then he just started. He's like, "Oh, tell him, show him all the very. You're gonna get your shit blown out. Do not give him your foot because he is going to fuck your day up. Don't do it to him." I've talked shit to him about foot locks, and I thought he shattered my foot one time. Don't do it.
I was telling him that he
Don't do
did.
it.
He already fucked my shit
Yeah,
up.
he did. I saw
He
that.
already
shit too.
fucked my shit
Was
up.
it that day?
He fucked it. He ankle locked the
He's trying
shit
to
out
play
of
it
me.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, he fucked
as
me
soon
up.
as Louis grabs my foot, I'm like, "Sir, I'm done."
No, I was tapping before he even fell
Yeah,
back.
no, I don't know if you saw it.
He
when
grabbed
Louis
it, and I
grabbed
went
it,
like this
and he
immediately.
fell. He just went boom, and he fell back on it. I was like, oh, even Omar seen it, and he looked at me and he goes,
I popped up quick as shit. And Omar's like, "You good?" I said, "Yeah, I'm fine."
Yeah,
and Lou got up, and I was like, "Fuck."
Omar, dude, when that happened, Omar looked at me and he was just kind of like, eesh, and I was like, ouch, because he went in straight for the kill. I was like,
Yeah,
damn.
I don't know if anybody's noticed. You and I haven't rolled this much in the last couple. The couple weeks ago we were, but this last couple, or you and I haven't rolled much either. But I've been going for the foot lock a lot because I switched instead of trying to go like this
So
kind of grip.
what do you mean?
No, straight foot lock. Instead of like going for like that grip, whatever, like the traditional grip, I switched to grabbing the gi. And I
Who'd you
started,
on me?
Did I grab the gi on it? Yeah, so I grabbed the gi for the foot lock now because like you can
That's how
get
you're supposed to do it.
well, there's multiple ways to do it, but I mean that's the best way for me. I just recently figured that
It
out.
makes it tight, yeah.
Ah man, I popped someone's shit a couple weeks ago.
It happens. They don't tap.
But yeah, that's the fucking way. If you're gonna hit that, so I recently found out you're allowed to ankle lock white
Yeah,
belts.
I didn't know that either until you told me, so, I like this.
I remember reading the rules. You can't ankle lock white belts. And then I was telling Trevor, and Trevor's like, "No, you're wrong." And I was like, "No, Trevor, you're fucking wrong." And he's like, "Look it," and he pulls up the rules, and I was like, "That can't be right." I asked Omar, I asked Leo, then I asked somebody else. Like, hey,
I swear I heard you couldn't do it.
I could have
so.
swore that too, yeah. But now IBJJF, who cares when? As of last week, you 100% can ankle lock white belts.
Yeah.
Everyone can get it.
I learned the hard way.
You're gonna learn. It's not over yet, because I brought it back up. Fuck this fool up, Louis.
Yeah.
Do it. I'm ready. What's the worst that happened? I tap?
I mean, the worst that can happen is your shit gets popped before you can tap.
So tomorrow.
But he's been doing that since day one.
Yeah, but maybe. Can you walk right now?
Yeah.
He didn't pop your shit. But it can't
I couldn't
be
walk.
popped.
Well, it's 2 days later, though. I couldn't walk the first day.
Oh, okay, it's been that long? Yeah. I had that happen to me one time with the fucking one from the back. You know, when like someone takes your back, and if you cross your feet, they can ankle lock you.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one time I was being very conscious of that, and I couldn't, no way he could have got my foot. This motherfucker said, I don't care if you choke me. I'm going to cross your feet and ankle lock you. He grabbed my feet, crossed them, and was all, yeah. I couldn't walk the
I
next
did
day.
try to fucking knee bar you twice this week.
Yeah, I think you did. Did you get that one?
No, I didn't.
When we were-
It was right before the end. I passed your guard. I was passing your guard, and then I got the leg, and I went for it, and I just kind of started sinking it in, and you just looked down and you said, "You son of a bitch." You said, "You bitch."
I was like, "You dirty bitch."
Yeah, you dirty bitch. And I started sinking it in, and I just started laughing, and you were like, "You bitch," or whatever you said. And then the bell rang. I was like, "Oh!" And then I went for the one that Leo, but I didn't like get it completely. Like,
That far one?
Yeah, that far one.
Yeah.
I didn't
Omar
get it all
was
the way
looking
up.
at you when you were doing it?
Yeah.
Did you see him looking at you?
No.
So you went down, and then you were yanking at it, and I could see Omar. Him and I made contact, and I started laughing, and I was like, he ain't got shit. And you're fucking like doing whatever you're doing. I was trying to
scoot down. Yeah, I heard him. I heard him say,
kick your butt, and I was just all,
yeah, they pushed it up. Yeah, 'cause I was trying to like go down further
to get more collected underneath.
and then I heard him say kick your butt, and as soon as you did it, I was like whoop. I was like, oh, I lost
I
it. I
would
let
have
go.
been in danger there, but even like as soon as you grabbed it, I knew you didn't have my knee.
Yeah.
Like I could feel whatever I had it rotate.
That was the first time I
way.
went for it. I've never gone for it. I was like, fuck it.
I've been trying to go. I think Bob hit me with that. For sure, Zach did. Let's talk about that real quick. Did you do the in-house?
No, it was my wife's birthday. It was
okay.
last weekend, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I was there.
So I got Zach, and I didn't feel like it was bad. You told me it was. Everyone told me it was. It was a bad decision to do what I wanted to do.
It's 100%.
But I've been ankle locking him a lot.
It's 100% bad idea.
I know, but he's never really given me the heat like
But
that.
you can't do that tomorrow.
No, I'm gonna be on top.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I went to go. I pulled guard on him and grabbed his leg and I started scooping it. And he just gave me the pressure like I've never felt from him.
Yeah.
It was good.
He tapped someone. And he's like, sorry.
Yeah,
Everyone started laughing.
Who? Zach.
Zach.
He mostly
because he's so like.
Yeah, he's one with socks.
Yeah.
Socks,
He's so like he's so nice and like he never goes for like the kill. He never goes for the submission. So he taps someone. And then he was like immediately like, I'm sorry. Everyone just started laughing.
Yeah.
Like they're like, dude, you're good.
Yeah.
Even I forgot who he did it to. He was like, no, you're fine, dude.
Yeah.
But I thought that shit was hilarious.
So
He's so nice.
He ended up passing my guard, and I guess I never really thought about it before. But he went from half guard to mount. So you get passing and you get mount points, right? So there was some point. Oh, he tried to toe hold me, and then he got DQ'd. But there was like 5 or 10 seconds left, maybe 20 seconds left. So when we stood up, I was like, we can just keep going. And Roger was like, okay. So he put me back, whatever we did. But I looked at the points. I was like, hey, he doesn't have fucking 12 points, dude. And I'm yelling at Roger. And he's like, yeah, the pass and the mount. And I was like, no, motherfucker. He only mounted me once. And he's like, no, he mounted you twice. And I was kind of going at it with Roger for a minute. But, yeah, then fucking Miguel popped my fucking elbow, dude. It popped. It was all. I was like, oh, no. Not a fucking in-house, Miguel. I hope he watches this shit. Motherfucker.
You gotta do what you gotta do. I'm excited for tomorrow, though. I'm not competing. I'm gonna go have food. I will be there early.
I'll be there having food anyway.
I will be there early.
Not before, because I don't want to shit my pants.
Oh, well, I'm gonna be there early to watch everyone
You shit your pants
compete.
before rolling? You ever been close?
Maybe.
I never really been close until like 2 weeks ago. That one of the times you and I were rolling, I was like, I think I told you, it was like 2 weeks ago. I was like, I think I'm gonna shit my pants.
Yeah.
Because usually, like by the time, like sometimes I'll be driving to class, I'm like, man, I gotta take a shit. But then I'll get there and it just goes away. That day, it was like, hi.
Peeking.
It was like,
hey,
what are you doing?
Yeah. I'm wondering. You were talking about everyone gives you the gas or whatever. I'm wondering. I know Louis for sure does.
Kyle just started.
Yeah, because I was gonna say like for normal people I would say like you don't even know yet. No one's really put it on, but I watched Louis do it. I'm like, oh yeah, he's
Oh,
fucking put it on.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
So I know
gave
you.
him the heat the other
I
day.
know that like you had
Yeah.
it put on you like hardcore.
Yeah.
So like,
You gave me like 70% the
It
other day.
wasn't quite comp because I wasn't dying afterwards. But like when you first started, I gave you the heat one time because you grabbed me like I owed you money, and I was like, "Oh, you're fucking."
That was me?
I was like, "You're a no stripe white belt." No, this is another. Maybe I think I did talk about that before.
Yeah.
But he grabbed me, and I was like, "Hey, man, no." And I think I spiked you on the ground. But anyway, but yesterday or Wednesday, I was rolling more like I would in a competition because normally I just play half guard on everyone because I don't care. And I smash. And then also there's another new white belt that I've never played on top with before. So I think he thinks he is better than me, or maybe thought I'm not as good as I'm not good. I'm not good at this. Maybe he thought that he could be as good as me because I don't show that I'm okay.
yeah.
And I smash the
Well,
fuck out of him,
even being a shitty purple belt, you're not gonna be fucking. You're just as a white belt. It's just not gonna happen.
A couple people this week found out about the arm drag and got fucking
Oh,
spiked.
your arm drag's pretty legit. Yeah.
I don't ever fuck with it because
I'm always careful with your arm drag because
that's why we had to make the rule.
Because you know what I think it's because you have short arms, and so you have a lot of power in that
like,
drag.
Yeah. If I can grab the back of your arm, you're going.
There's
Is that
a
what
lot
you're
of
doing
power
to
there.
me?
I don't remember. Maybe.
I don't think I've never.
I remember you kept putting
That's
your
my
head
best.
right here.
That's my best takedown. Well, a lot of times I like to get it from like especially if you want to play coach. Like you're longer than me. Like I can't just grab you and pull you unless you step closer to me.
You were, because I told you after class I was trying to go for your leg. You're like, I was giving you.
I was trying to give you my leg to get close to me, but because your takedowns are trash, and I didn't think you'd fucking get it. But anyway, I like to go collar sleeve, like collar behind the arm. I don't know, like behind the elbow, like judo style. And so you clinch up with me, and as soon as you clinch up, I just let go and try to drag. That's my like, especially long dudes like him. You and me were basically the same probably reach, so I try to just reach in on you and grab it, like nakedly or whatever.
I don't remember many rolls with you at all.
I remember most of them. Oh,
I've rolled with you twice.
that's it.
I've only rolled with you
I don't
twice.
remember any
Both times he submitted me to that fucking under my back bullshit. The one I didn't tap the one time.
Oh, that was
where
right. Remember we were yelling at him that one time, like, "Don't you tap?"
You
that
said don't
bullshit."
tap, and I wasn't. And I looked at
Your
you and
face
I
was turning
winked.
all sorts of
Oh
colors. I was
fuck!
like,
my
"God damn."
my face
Yeah, I
always turns
remember
colors. And then he
tapped you to that though? That time or
no.
another time?
The first time I ever rolled with him, he tapped
It's
me to
getting
that.
better for sure. It's getting better.
And then he tapped me twice to
How the
the.
fuck do you remember everyone's rolls? I don't
I've rolled with you twice.
Oh, I guess it's not a lot.
I've only rolled with you twice too.
Nah, we roll way more than that.
Twice, maybe 3 times. I don't remember the third
Really?
time. The first time
I
you
usually
both
just
you
sit-
both
I
got
did-
me in the paper cutter
Of course.
twice, once,
I do remember I went for that funky ass takedown.
and it worked.
Yeah, I was like,
I was shot in right as you went under.
Yeah,
me.
I was like, I had seen that a few days ago, and I've been wanting to try it. And then I was like, you're tall. I was like, I might be able to get this fucking
and a
off
white
of
belt
you.
and suck.
No, it's like when they grab your collar, you grab under their and grab the lapel, and then you grab the their wrist, and you kind of break down their elbow a little bit, and then you step through, and as you
you like roll under?
then you roll
Yeah,
under,
yeah.
and he just went boop, and he fell over. But you really have to commit because I tried that. I think on Louis or something. That shit did not work. I was like, that did not
That's what
work.
I did to you. I tried to roll.
But I
you
tried it
like,
on him, and then I was like, all right. And then I was like, I'm gonna try on someone else now.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, that didn't work. So it needs more practice.
Yeah, everything. I mean, anything will work on anybody if you.
Yeah, if you
practice
do it enough,
right?
yeah.
Who did I
And
try-
a
I
big
tried
part
to-
of it is the commitment too, because I
the
think
commitment side of it.
like I know if I roll not nothing, but I'm not gonna get it put on like Louis would put on me or Kyle. If I fuck up with you and you get up on top,
You're most
I
likely getting out of it.
I don't want to say it that way, but yeah. And then but so you go with it.
A white belt. He don't
You go with
deserve
it
respect.
you go with it into full confidence that
Yeah.
I'm whatever. I'm just gonna go for it. And if I
Yeah.
fuck up, I'm not worried. But then you go with Louis or Kyle or somewhere, and then there's that
They
little
make you pay for everything.
There's that reservation now on the back of your head. Yeah, every mistake if you make a mistake, you're fucked. You're gonna get it.
Yeah.
And so, but because of that, you do have that reservation. Like, hey, if I fuck up, if I don't do this, and then you kind of go for it instead of just full commit to stuff. So that definitely makes a difference.
I don't even think like that. Like when I tried a trash ass pull on you,
Is that how I ended up in side control? What did you do?
I remember I grabbed your collar and I tried to do that stupid roll where I put my foot in your waist and I roll backwards.
Oh, it's called Tomonagi.
So I tried doing
Where it
that.
tosses you? Yeah.
And
Those
so
are the step out, foot in,
before I
boom.
thought if I go against you, Kyle, Louis, whoever, a higher belt than me, which is fucking everybody. But if I do that, the worst thing is you guys smash me right away and I tap. I don't think of it like, oh, they're gonna make me pay. Like if I'm going with somebody, anybody that's a higher belt than me, I don't think of it like, fuck, I'm gonna get smashed. Like if I'm really that miserable or I'm not feeling it or whatever, I just what's the worst? You just tap.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing.
So I just don't give them the opportunity, which is shitty. But
I think at your point in the game, you should just be trying everything and try to figure out like what works. So I don't know. I don't remember exactly how I started fucking with the half guard. I think I started doing it kind of naturally. And then people along the way were like, hey, you should check out this instructional. You should check out this person. You should check out that, right?
Yeah.
And kind of see if it starts to work. And that's how I've been trying to develop my game off the half guard. But at white belt, you should be just trying everything.
fucking around,
If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Because like, unfortunately, there's a point you get to where you're not allowed to tap to fuck shit.
Yeah.
You know, like Bob was fucking me up the other day with that fucking face crank. Or like smother tap, and I was like, I can't tap to this shit.
It comes back.
Why not?
What comes down to expectations. That's what it is. At at a white belt, no one's expecting a lot. Like you're a white belt. You're not. You're kind of. It's just there's no like expectation. Like this person's whatever. But as you move up, there's expectations put on you, not by you, but other people look at you and they're like, he should be able to do this, or he should be able to do that. He should be able to handle this. He should be able to handle that. And the higher you go, it just
yeah, but if you're like,
gets worse.
Obviously, I'm not seeing it the same way you do. Like if I'm going against someone who's been doing it for 8 years and they're fucking me up, and I'm just like, all right, well this fucking
someone's
sucks.
been doing it for 8 years who's sandbagging and still a fucking purple belt,
But
fucking everyone
but
up.
the difference is this.
Whoever who that could be.
But think about it. Here's the difference. Here's the difference though. Let's say you're a higher belt and you're going up against these people. You're like he said. There's an expectation. You're not getting caught by some fuck shit. They're gonna have to set it fucking up.
You going against, you're not gonna tap to some fuck shit. But
and
but
not
if
only
you're
that,
a blue belt
he's
going
gonna
against
you gotta
a white
like
belt.
he's not gonna just like it's not gonna be just something he's just winging it and throwing out. Like
he's doing it on purpose.
Exactly. He's doing it with purpose and there's a skill, it's a setup, right? And that's how you get caught versus like I'm just gonna throw this fucking whack ass armbar out, or I'm gonna go for this stupid baseball back choke because I don't know how to set it up, and it's like clear as day that you're going for, like simple things like that. As you move up, there's an expectation that you're gonna see that and you're not gonna get caught by that. You know what I mean?
I think I don't know why it just came in my head when you're talking about that, but the baseball bat choke is probably the riskiest choke to try to throw up.
Yeah, because they get your back.
Because or they could, but whatever it is, they pass. You have to let them pass to get it.
Yeah.
So it's like,
but it's also like if you get it, it's like it's
there.
instant, it's on, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Well, think about it. Louis had you in that baseball choke the other day, and you fucking just didn't tap out of pure frustration.
Yeah, that was
You're
rough,
like, I'm
though.
not giving him this fucking tap.
Yeah, that's exactly it though. That's what we're talking about. Like I can't just tap to I had to fight fucking through it.
You're lucky he didn't break you down, because you were like no, just like you were like puffed up, like stiff armed on him. Because that's the only way I've ever been able to defend.
Well, I had the opposite arm by his elbow.
Yeah.
And then this on this side.
Yeah, but if you were doing
so
chest
that he
to chest,
couldn't.
he would have finished it.
Well, so that he couldn't roll either way.
To roll you over. Yeah.
That's why I was holding, and then I was like, then it's a waiting game. Like he's either gonna fucking grips are gonna give out, or he's gonna catch me, and he almost turned all the way around, and I stopped his head. I put my knee by his head so he couldn't turn anymore. But it was getting tight.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. He had to work to even get to that. It was hard. So you don't expect that. Do
you remember maybe about a month ago, 2 months ago, Omar showed a really weird sweep from half guard where I tried to do it to you from the guard and I couldn't do it. And he's like, that's because it's from half guard. Do you remember that day? I was trying to do it anyway. It's you go to the half guard and you're at the knee shield and you're pulling and pulling and pulling, pressuring them on the knee shield. And then you kind of release them, and then you throw your leg behind their armpit and kick them over.
Oh yeah, I remember. I wasn't there, but you showed it to me. Yeah.
He's like, you're like, this doesn't work, and I was like, it was working the other day. We were messing around with it when we were drilling it. Then Omar was like, it's because you're doing it. You're doing it from the guard. You need it from doing half guard. But the reason I bring that up is I would assume you could do that the baseball choke. If you throw up the baseball choke, I do it, but I don't.
And
do it
then
very
use
good.
that sweep.
No, you do it. You just grab. You go to the baseball from full guard. and say fuck letting them pass and just throw your leg across and spin. I feel like Louis does that. Does he do that?
I don't know.
Instead of letting them pass, like you have them gripped up
in their
full guard,
guard,
right?
okay.
And then you grab the grips. Everyone knows what I mean. Do you know what the baseball grips feel like?
Yes.
Okay, so
Louis does it to me all the fucking
so you
time.
know. I mean, that's Louis shit.
Well, and Misa. Misa hit me with that.
I've never seen Misa try to hit
It was my first day. I remember, and I had asked him, I was like, how'd you do that? He's like, I baited you. I was like,
yeah,
oh, fuck.
that's the goal. Yeah, so
Because I was on top, he pulled guard,
Yeah, that's
and he set it up, and he's like, I haven't been able to get anybody with it, so
That's probably
he tried it on me.
yeah.
And he did
Because
it, and I
you
was like,
didn't
wow,
know what it
fucking
was,
suck.
and that's the point. Is like that's what we were saying. It's a dangerous choke because you set it up. You have to let them pass. You think, oh, I'm passing.
Yeah.
And it's like, boom, you're dead. You got it.
I remember when Louis first came, because Louis came after I started, but he was already like a 1 or 2 stripe blue belt maybe.
Yeah.
And I watched him baseball bat like 5 people in a row, and I was like, "Is that your thing?" And he's like, "Not really." And I was like, "Okay." And then him and I rolled in baseball bat choke, and he did it for like probably like a month because I kept asking about it. He just kept doing it over and over again. I was like, "I'm gonna stop this one day." I think maybe he's going back to it because he stopped doing it for a while. But I think you can grab the grips deep. I'm talking like touching, right? Hands touching. Grab them deep as fuck. And if you have the flexibility, open your knee and shove it across their body and turn. I'm gonna try that on somebody this week.
Go for it.
Definitely not in a competition because I'm not gonna be on bottom unless I get put there.
Yeah.
I'll stall them the fuck out for the whole time. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but just make sure you keep going for the pants.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
remember
yeah,
because
yeah.
I had one tournament
I'll
at IBJF where we stood for 5 minutes
Yeah.
and he won
Yeah.
because he kind of was doing more and Omar was like, just try to touch his pants.
Yeah.
That's all you
Yeah.
have to do is just keep trying to touch his pants. And
Yeah.
if that comes down to it, you get the decision.
Yeah, or I'll go for like more obvious shit like trying to kick his feet or whatever, try to foot sweep him.
Like bait him, yeah.
But one of the reasons I was going to bring this up earlier when you were talking, but like you're saying you should, at white belt, you should be trying shit. Whether it works or not, you should just be trying it. So like when I do an Uchimata like pretty decently. I don't finish it a lot, but I get into the form really good. And that one where you won, that tournament you won, I tried to Uchimata my first two because we were fighting for like 2 minutes. I tried to Uchimata him and he pushed me over. And I stopped doing it because of that. I was like, fuck, it's not working for me.
Because you got to commit.
That's exactly what it is. That's what I was trying to get to. Is you got to commit to shit. So like whether it works or not, you got to like fully commit to whatever you're doing. So like if you got a shitty armbar, like I don't know which one. I would call it the top armbar when you like do it from side control. So if you have a shitty version of that, just keep banging until you commit. Who cares if you lose? You know what I mean? That's why I play half guards. Like I don't care about losing. Like I just want to learn the half guards where I can sweep you, or I'll start with you. I'll sweep you, and then I'll sweep him, and then I'll try to sweep Louis. Or you got to try to work your way up until I can sweep fucking Leo.
Yeah.
You don't want the fucking smoke, old man.
When you started, we were talking earlier. You said you already knew Louis from work.
Yeah.
So
did you guys work at the same place?
Is that why you started? Like, was it like talking to Louis?
No. So I had started because I had done like slow pitch softball beforehand, and
beer league?
Beer league, and we hadn't had my second son yet. So I have Hunter, who's 2, and then Walker. He was born May 26th. I started in
Please
April.
tell me your kid's name is Walker Texas Ranger.
It's not. It's. I said that. My wife laughed at me.
That was a fucking mistake. Like one of my homies, this fool's as Irish as it gets. He named his kid some Irish shit, but I told him, I was like, you should have named your kid Conor McGregor.
Yeah, should have.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
continue about Walker Texas Ranger.
So you could call him that. I call him that all the time. Maddie gets all pissed off. But yeah, so we hadn't had Walker. I started in April. Walker was born in May. And I forgot what we were talking about, but
why you started?
Why I started. So because Walker was coming, my wife was due. I was driving out to Paris every night, pretty much playing for an hour, picking up games, whatever.
Oh, I live right by there.
By the BLD out there?
Yeah.
You know, so basically, like, softball was my escape, what I needed to go do to
that was your thing,
stay active. And then I had always wanted to do jiu-jitsu. I started back in, like, 2014, 15, but I had to stop.
You did jiu-jitsu before?
For, like, a month. It doesn't count. With
Omar?
Where Omar was.
Oh, the original one.
The original over by the state by Lemongrass.
Yeah.
So I went there for a month, but I had gotten sick. I don't know if I told you I had. Anyways, I gotta say, I'll tell you later. But I got sick, so I had to stop.
Yeah.
And then it was just something I always wanted to do. Like I watched UFC. It was interesting to me, and I always wanted to do something more in like wrestling wise.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck it, it's right here. Why not? I looked at EDJ. I looked at.
How did you find out about EDJ?
I just looked up jiu-jitsu places on Google Maps.
In Hemet?
In Hemet, and
Yeah.
it showed it was over there.
Yeah.
But at the time when I looked, it wasn't open, or I guess I was just blind. I didn't see it. And then it said it was over by Winco. That's where it said it was.
Oh.
But then I looked at
Taekwondo place?
So yeah, and then I looked at the one.
There's another
I think it's
location?
Diamond Valley. No, it's just the one over here.
Oh, okay.
No, but there's a Taekwondo place. Probably mix them up or something.
Oh.
Maybe, yeah.
But anyways, I had saw him at Gracie, and then I had seen a bunch of my buddies had gone here, like Caleb Wilson.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's a wrestler?
That motherfucker threw me off the mat like onto my head. He never comes.
He's younger, right?
Yeah, he's younger.
Yeah.
He just had a baby. He's cool.
Yeah, he's a nice guy, but fuck.
And
He grabbed me like it's fucking time to go, like competition style, and he was
a wrestler. Hell yeah.
And I was like trying to stand with him, and he was like, "Oh, you want to stand, motherfucker?" And he spiked me onto the fucking concrete. Continue.
Yeah, he's
sorry.
legit. And then like Luke, I went to high school with his brother, the one that came in when.
Luke's brother. Do you remember him?
Jordan.
Motherfucker had the mullet and the
Still
cowboy
does.
boots.
Still
Hell
does.
Yeah, he would come in wearing cowboy boots and a mullet.
I don't remember people.
Dude, him and Misa's first day was legendary. I wish I could have recorded that shit. Continue.
And then like David Alonso, he goes right here to what's the judo place right here?
There's
Or
a judo place?
No.
Oh, Black Flag.
There you go,
Okay.
Black Flag. So anyways, they had all gone there, so I was like, I had texted them like, hey, is this place good? They said, Omar's the shit, go here. I was like, fuck it. Didn't even question it, just went there. And then I was like, this is something I want to try. And like me, I want to do everything. I always have to have something. So I was like, if I sign up for a month, I'm only going to go for a month because I'm going to find one thing I don't like about it, and I'm not going to do it anymore. So I just signed up for a year. And Omar's like, are you
That's a
sure?
good way to go, yeah.
He's like, are you sure? I said, yeah, I'm 1,000% sure.
So did you walk in, sign up, buy a gi, and say, I'll come back, or did you start that day?
No, so I signed up after my first class because I came in and I called. I don't know if I talked to Sloan or Omar's wife, Carol. And
you'd be able to tell who you talked to.
Yeah.
I couldn't remember.
Okay.
The conversation was like, okay, come in on Tuesday. I was like, all right, cool.
That's probably Carol, because that's pretty much Carol's like, just come in.
Yeah.
So I did my first class, and I was like, this is what I'm going to be doing now.
Yeah.
And I ended up losing friends because of it, but
What?
fuck it.
Why?
Because you're not playing baseball?
Because I'm not playing softball.
Oh.
Yeah, but you know what's good about that?
You can go choke those motherfuckers out.
And I tell them that, and they're like, yeah, you can come get it anytime. I said, likewise.
Let's go dojo storm the
Let's show them in the softball field.
fucking softball field.
Yeah, they're actually playing right now in Vegas.
What's that?
Shit. I know
Show
how to
up.
play softball.
What's that movie?
Let's start a softball. I'm wearing a baseball shirt.
What's that movie when they're walking down the street? It's like the '80s movie when they're like, he's like, come out and play.
Fuck, I know what you're-
Warriors, yeah, show
yeah.
up like that.
Yeah. We should do that.
That shit would be hilarious.
I'll sponsor the team, but we're fighting everyone after.
We're fighting
every match.
Win or lose.
Yeah, it doesn't. Oh, we'll probably lose, but we'll win.
Yeah,
In the
in the end, we'll win when
We're
it
chasing
counts.
them down.
But anyways,
when it counts.
that was just, it is what it is. I mean, but
Well, I think the gym in general, it's super friendly. Everyone's cool. I think after you've been there a while, though, because I think in the beginning it feels very like cliquey. Like there's not.
it didn't seem like that
there's
to
people
me.
talking everywhere else. Like,
everybody
when-
gets in their little circles
but
or whatever.
I think it's a
before.
matter of like how many people started and then they just stopped showing up. So it's like, why am I going to get to know you if
I
you're going
wanna-
to quit in like a month, anyways? It's
I
like,
need to start being the dude who fucking oses everybody in the circle.
Who started doing that? A few people stared doing that.
Roger does it. He's always done
Yeah,
it.
he's always done it.
Yeah.
But I forgot someone
And
else.
his brother
was doing
Joey
it.
when he was still with
He
us.
used to do it.
Yeah.
Big Gabe, Black Belt Gabe does that.
Yeah, he
Does
does
he?
it.
He
Yeah.
comes. Well, he comes and says hi to
Yeah,
everybody.
he'll come and say hi to everyone.
What's the other one? Vallejo? Vallejo. I'm inside Vallejo and everyone.
I think Bobby started doing that.
Yeah, it's a good practice to get into. I think I should do that.
Yeah.
But sometimes those little motherfuckers, little fucking white belt kids, little blue belt kids, be fucking or color belt, like kids belts, be like giving me a dirty eye. I'm like, bitch, I'll fuck you up. I don't give a fuck that you're 14. Everyone can get it.
And we've said this before. Everyone can get it.
Everyone.
What was that? Oh man, what happened? One time we were talking about how old they were, and they're like, if you're in the adults class, you can get it. Or
If you're in
something
the
like
adult
that.
class, you can get it.
Yeah.
That's the rules.
Yep. Them's the rules.
And those kids that come to the adults class, I think I keep complaining about this, but I'm pretty sure I dislocated my finger in one of our rolls. Remember I was telling you about it? I tried to break your grip, and I think I bent it back. But it still hurts. Like, I think I maybe, like, stretched a tendon or something. But those little fucking kids at the handshake at the end,
Oh, they
crushed
squeeze
my hand.
I don't know.
I forget.
I feel like it's like
I'll be like, ah,
it's
fuck.
one of the little girls.
Yes.
She's like, oh, and she never like catches up here
No,
like
she
a
gets
fool.
all the
She
fingers.
catches all the fingers. Is like crush. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, those little kids are fucking.
It's like they got something
savages.
to prove. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
funny.
Let me catch them on the max though.
That's funny.
Probably never.
So
I roll with his kids, so I'm nice.
that's cool. That
Yeah.
I mean, I think
So,
I think
I mean,
this is better than softball. I mean, that's my
1,000%.
Yeah, softball's gay as fuck.
opinion. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun. I
That's
enjoy
gay.
it.
Just play baseball if you can. You know.
I did play baseball.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
You could drink while you do jiu-jitsu too. No one says you can't.
If you
I'm
just
down.
fill up your flask or your little thing of beer instead of fucking. Yeah, I mean, you
Shit.
could technically.
When I first started, I'm addicted to Dr. Pepper. My big old gallon was straight Dr. Pepper. I was chugging that motherfucker.
That's
You
bad.
were chugging Dr. Pepper.
Hell yeah!
That's crazy.
Hell yeah!
That is the wildest shit
That's
I've
crazy.
ever heard.
Hell yeah! Now it's just more like water.
That's probably a good idea.
Sometimes it was like Kool-Aid or whatever, lemonade.
Oh my
but
Hell yeah, like the Kool-Aid drops.
Yeah.
I did that one time.
the
I didn't end up drinking
Arnold
any of it.
Palmer
Yeah.
ones too, cheeky.
I ended up I brought one time because I have one of those big hydro flasks, and it's like, I mean, it's basically water. If you're just putting the Kool-Aid
It's just the
drops,
drops.
in there, it's basically water. You know what I'm saying,
crazy.
baby? That's water, baby. I brought it one time though, and I took a drink of it during class, and I was like, oh fuck, I did
forgot?
not want fucking
You
Kool-Aid right now.
I've done that a couple times. But, oh shit!
You would bring a giant like water flask full of Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, you know the big ass black one that I bring. It has, and it has a little air bubble so the carbonation can get
That
out.
is wild as fuck.
I was
So
bad.
do you think there's going to be some disappointment in people that don't get belts versus that get belts this time? Or do you think there's going to be a lot of blue belts? Or is it just they're all going to be
I'm
blue
gonna
belts?
break into the school the night before and steal all the purple belts so you don't get one.
That's cool with me. I don't want a purple belt.
There's people that I know that are white belts that are like chasing it, which used to be me, and I kind of still is.
I
like,
think everyone chases the first one.
well, I was like super stoked about it because, like I was telling him, like I got stripes pretty quick, and I haven't gotten one for a while, which is totally fine. Because at that point when I was getting them all, I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna get that blue belt. And now after like listening to you guys, and last week you guys were like, this shit is forever.
I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
It's forever.
Yeah,
I'm like,
forever,
I
yeah.
want to be, now I'm like, do I want my blue belt? Yes. But at the same time, like, I feel like I'm still scratching the surface at a white belt, and I want to be better. I want to win now. That way when I get to blue belt, I know that there's going to be people better than me, but I'm not going to be the worst one.
Yeah, that's been
I'm in that
my.
position right now where I'm the worst purple belt.
That's been
it's
that-
really fucking.
that's
making
been
me
my,
mad. It's really making me
No,
mad.
because there's people that are worse than you. They just don't show up.
Yeah, that don't count.
It does count.
That's been
Yeah.
So the
Hey
past
Joe, where you at, homie? I hope you watch this shit.
the
I don't know who that
past
is.
like month or two, I've been going like twice a day on the days that I can because that's exactly where my mind has been like I know it's coming, and I don't want to fucking feel like I.
Do you
don't
log
deserve
in
it.
on
Yeah, but
the screen thing, or does that not
Fuck
matter?
No, I haven't logged in on the screen since I was a white belt.
Neither have I.
Okay.
It does matter.
It's for him. It
It's for
matters.
him, but I mean,
I mean, I did it because he was trying to avoid getting a blue belt, and I was like, that's a fucking great idea. So I stopped doing it so that I could avoid trying to get a fucking blue belt. It didn't fucking make a difference.
Yeah, I
and
think,
I've just never done it since.
I
And
think
my
that-
wife did the same thing.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't want a blue belt, so she stopped fucking. And then my daughter did. So we just.
Y'all still
but
got it
it's just
anyways.
we go so much. He knows he goes.
Yeah,
but,
that's
you
the
know,
thing. We're there all the time.
I stopped logging in when I was probably a 3-stripe white belt.
Yeah.
Same. I haven't logged in
If he-
3 months.
Yeah.
If I catch you logging in on the screen,
you can't.
I get it regardless.
I'm gonna hit you with the electric chair.
I think it. You
Fine,
know,
I think I can do that.
On one hand, I kind of like. I'm curious
I'll
how,
pre-tap.
like, I mean, I'm sure.
Oh shit!
I'm sure that data is used for something on his end.
It's mostly so like if he doesn't know who you are and you get hurt, he can look and see who logged in and look at your face. That's why there's a picture of you. So he calls your emergency contact. That's what it's for. It's
Yeah,
not to track your attendance. And so like, oh, you're a white belt who comes once every 3 months. I can't remember your name. So do I go through all 1,000 of my students to find your name, or do I look for your picture who logged in today?
Yeah. True.
Yeah,
True.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be the smart one, homie.
I don't know. I don't know if it can be used for something else.
I mean, tracking attendance, but it's really for the emergency
We'll also
contact.
know how many students you have. But I guess that's where you're paid.
That
You're
was like
seeing
the
the
other
names on
day.
the
He
list
finally
somewhere.
took a picture of me to put on there. That was
Really?
when I had my
Seriously?
mustache. When I had my mustache. I was standing there. I was all goofy. My hair was
You
all
should bring
over.
that mustache back. It should be a winning mustache. I want you to go handlebars.
I'll do it.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
That's it.
Ooh.
If you show up with a handlebar, all the other white belts are gonna be afraid.
They're gonna be afraid.
They can be like, this dude's a cop.
No,
This
I'm the
is
oldest guy in my
100%.
division.
This fool's gonna
too.
stop the.
How old are you?
28. I'm in the adult
Oh,
division.
you're an adult.
You're
I'm
an
an
adult.
adult. I'm an adult.
Fuck.
How long are those matches? Are they 8 minutes?
5?
In World League, I think they're still 5.
They're still 5.
IBJJF,
IBJJF,
it's
they're
8, I think.
Yeah, they go up.
So I still have a couple years, but
Hey, hold on. We're doing fucking Adult World this year, and you're not fucking backing out, dog.
Adult World.
Adult Worlds. The Worlds. We're doing the real
That
ass.
fucking purple belt. You're crazy.
Hey, I was talking to the homie. I meant to talk about this before, but the dude I was drilling with when I went to Beaumont, when Omar did that seminar thing, I was chatting with him, and he was like, yeah, I did. He's older than me. He's like 45. He took like 8 years off or something like that. He's a brown belt now. But he's like, yeah, I won white belt worlds. And I was like, oh, that's fucking cool. And he's like, yeah, I did adult worlds at blue and purple. And I was like, how was it? And he was like, those kids, I mean, they're good. But he's like, they think they have like a killer instinct, but they've never like grabbed a grown man in competition before. And he's like, it's different. He's like, yeah, I didn't win. But he's like, what's the worst case that happened?
Yeah.
This is the perfect time because you can't get heel hooked.
Yeah.
Adult worlds, dog. You too. Get your blue belt.
Well, you can't get heel hooked anyways, even at black.
And
In the
you
gi.
can.
In no gi you can, yeah.
Yeah, fuck, I'm a yes gi motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
I'm like, yes, keep it.
but yeah, but all the guys I've gone up against have been 20 or younger. I haven't gone up against 21-year-old, 22, maybe.
You're not even
So here's my tip.
But hold on. You know that like most of the black belts who win are over 30?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
not
they're
most.
30 and they go in adult?
It's getting younger now. It's getting young. The winners are getting younger, but like up
Because
until
they started younger now.
But up until probably 2 or 3 years ago, because I was looking back, all the dudes who won adult worlds were all in the 30s.
They had that grown
like
man
Buchecha,
strength,
Leandro
yeah.
Lowe. I'm pretty sure Marcelo Garcia was in his 30s. Like all those dudes were in their 30s when they were winning.
They had the old man strength plus the skill.
But also, there wasn't kids who started at 5 doing jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, that's what I'm starting
Yeah.
to see more and more. That it's just going to get harder because you got kids starting at 5 years old watching fucking Mika Galval and fucking Baby Shark and watching these guys.
Mika's only fucking 19 now.
That's fucking crazy. That's insane.
He's only 19 right now.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. And he took a year suspension. He's been suspended for a year at black belt, and he's only 19.
Yeah. So it's just the competition level is just gonna
go up.
higher and higher.
But even then, like, I may still be a blue belt when I go up to Masters 1. Or a purple
Probably
belt.
not. You'll probably be a purple belt.
So I'll be one of the younger guys into the division.
Wait, when
at a
does
purple-
Masters 1 start? 30?
30.
Oh, you have 2 years.
I have 2 more years.
Yeah,
So I would guess if you don't get your purple,
you'll be at the
your
end of your blue belt.
Yeah, if you don't get your blue belt, this coming belt promotion, which this fool's all thirsty for, you will in March probably. March or April is usually when he does them again. So will you be 29 by then?
No, May.
Yeah, so you'll be
When's your
28.
birthday?
So
May 30th.
yeah, is your birthday May 2 or what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Walker's is in the 26th. My sister's is the 25th. I'm in 30th.
All
you
of
guys
May?
are both red too.
That's crazy.
Is your hair actually red?
No, it's brown.
yeah, so is his. You both got red beards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I grow out, it goes
March,
pure
May?
red.
May?
May.
That's
Irish.
a May beard right there.
Yeah. I don't know what the fuck you were saying.
I don't know.
We're talking about.
Yeah, this fool's
how
thirsty
young I
as
am.
fuck for his purple belt. Like
Yeah,
he was his
I'm
blue
not.
belt. Do you remember when when you were getting ready to get promoted to blue belt? You're like, do you think maybe that Mr. Jorge would give me my blue belt?
That was not how I
Yeah,
said it.
That's exactly how you said
I
it.
thought it would be cool
hold
as
on,
fuck.
Hold on. This is exactly how you said it. I think I remember in the conversation in my head. I think we were texting about
Yeah.
it. You're like, what would be really cool? Is
I said,
that
what would be
maybe
dope?
If, like, Master Hoyler would give me my blue belt. And I was like, yeah, but you're not a fucking blue belt from Hoyler. Just because he gives it to you. I'm not a fucking purple belt from fucking...
Yeah, but it's still cool.
What's his name?
So cool. And I didn't say master because I never called anyone master or anything.
That's because I have respect, homie.
Yeah, that's how you say it, huh? Talking about getting men's tattoos the men's names
Ain't nothing
tattooed
wrong
on
with that.
you.
Motherfucker, you have a little fucking pencil drawing of a T-Rex.
Yeah.
That's gay as fuck.
Yeah, but my whole family has it.
Gay.
No, not gay.
Gay.
Not gay.
Homo. This guy. I wish you guys
I
knew what
can't
we're
take
talking
you
about.
serious.
Yeah. What other gay ass shit do you have tattooed on you?
What do you mean?
Are those your only 2 tattoos?
No, I have one on my shoulder.
What's on your shoulder?
An art piece.
Gay.
Your face is gay.
Whatever, dude.
We're so gay. You know what? You
but
went down the rabbit hole, and now because of you, this podcast is gonna be fucking. Someone's gonna.
You started it.
I did not. Did I?
Yes, and then also I don't get to pick my face.
You did.
You get to pick what you put on you.
You did.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Anyways, yeah. So tomorrow should be interesting, though. I think a lot of people are.
Are you
competing.
fucking ready? What time you say you go at?
9.
Fuck, I won't be there. I can't get. Oh, you want to get there real early?
You're gonna want to be there.
You
Early.
might want to be there real early. What time can you weigh in at? 8?
8.
As soon as they open.
What time do they open?
I think 8 o'clock.
If she
That's
wants, if she
7:30.
wants to go at, if she wants to be there at 8, which means we gotta leave like
Yep.
6:45.
I'm leaving at that time.
It's a trek to get there too. 'Cause
Only
you gotta
hour
get
30.
off- No, yeah, but it's like you get off the highway, then you drive through a mountain. Did you guys do that last time?
No, you just go down the fucking 15.
Yeah. So you take the 15, right?
Oh yeah, then you drive across the.
There's like a real rich
60
area.
Yeah, you drive across. Yeah, and you go to. You don't
Yeah.
have to go that way, but that's
But that was the quickest way the day.
I like that
was-
drive.
The drive's cool.
I like
Fuck,
that
man,
drive.
It takes forever.
There's a place called the Super Secret Hidden
Yeah.
Car Club or whatever it is, and on the weekends they do like an event in a little area there, and like I saw like a fucking 1940s something Bugatti there, and they have like it's all crazy ass like
Is it a concourse or like a concourse d'elegance?
I don't know the model. I have it on a video. I'll show you the video.
No,
the picture.
that's like a thing they do. So like they do them all over the world,
Uh-huh.
and they're all called like the something concourse d'elegance.
Oh, this
And
one's
it's
just
like
called.
all
Like,
the crazy.
this one's
cars.
just called Super Secret Car
Oh,
Club.
no, that's what it was actually called.
Yeah.
Oh.
But there's what's that?
I thought you were just saying.
No, there's like that. Like there's that McLaren. It's called a McLaren something, and it was like $2 million
One seater?
McLaren. I think so. But there was like 5 of them there,
Oh shit.
all different colors. I was like, what the fuck?
Probably only 5 ever made.
Yeah, but anyways,
Yeah.
If she feels like getting froggy and getting there real early to weigh in, so she could have some water, we'll be there, and you're gonna get hyped up like I did when I was there.
It's cold in the morning.
You were definitely there when I rolled on those hard mats.
Yeah, it was cold
early in
as
the
fuck
morning,
that
And they were like slick.
I don't think
too.
it'd be as cold as it was
Yeah,
then,
yeah,
because
yeah.
that was
I
in
think that was
like
in January.
Yeah, that was right in the
But
middle of winter.
Alberto fucking smacked me in the back of the neck. It stung.
Yeah.
And then I sat there for like 40 minutes, the stinging neck, before I got to roll.
Yeah. It'll be good. I mean, I plan to be there early, so.
John's
I
gonna
want to
coach
see
you.
one. I'm not gonna get a coach's pass unless he gives it to me.
Yeah.
I'm not
I
gonna
told
ask
him
for
too.
it.
I remember because I had asked him if he was going to be there, and he said if he doesn't compete, he's going to coach. I said, coach me, because I didn't know anybody else was going.
Yeah, I want you to coach me too. Blue belt professor over here, dog.
Yeah,
You
we
know
know.
what? You know what? You know what I'm gonna tell you?
Don't tap.
Don't fucking pull guard, asshole.
No, I'm gonna be on top.
If you pull guard, I'm just gonna get up and walk away. I'm gonna be like, fuck it. This fucking guy wants to lose.
hit the Brazilian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the hell does Omar do? He goes, puta madre!
Yeah,
Fucking.
Yeah, you get shamed. Yeah, fucking. No, I will be playing top tomorrow unless I get forced to the bottom, which could happen.
I want to hear some excuse about, oh, you have my arm.
I hear an excuse from you right now. Are you
and
competing
fucking-
tomorrow?
Is the battery really gonna die?
Is it Lincoln?
It is
Yeah.
blinking, but I have it plugged in. I wonder
I
if
think
it's just not
we're
enough.
bullshitting enough. This is gonna be a short one because we don't got beers.
That's true.
First
Well,
edition,
anyway.
the first edition of the White Belt Chronicles.
We are, yeah, we'll see. We'll come back next week. It was like who did good. Just who did good. We won't talk about who did bad. Cause
I don't give a fuck if
whatever.
I get smashed.
Well, you will.
I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
It is what
we'll
it is.
see.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, hold on, real quick. So I decided to look to see if anybody was in my bracket. For a long, there was nobody in my bracket, right? Now there's 3 other dudes, right? So it's me and 3 other dudes. And this one dude was from Atos, and I was like, oh fuck, it's gonna be a big ass purple belt from Atos. I hope I get that full first round because I watched all his fights that are online. That fool sucks. I'm gonna smash that fool.
You heard it here.
Guess where he trained at before Atos?
Where?
Fucking Hensel Gracie, New York. I'm gonna fucking smash this fool.
Oh, that's so crazy, dude.
Hensel Gracie, New York, and then Atos with at the headquarters.
And you sure?
I want him first.
Well, that probably would be who you'd want first, because then you
He's
go hard
big,
right
too.
off the
I'm gonna
bat.
stick my fucking my head under his chin, and just be like, "Rah!" I'll fucking get him.
None of this is gonna happen. He's gonna get him first, and I'm like, "What happened?" He's like,
I
"He
fell.
got me. I fell. I fell. I tripped.
Yeah.
The mat was cold. He was gonna
No, I
see
don't
me."
go till 2. It's gonna be perfect.
Oh yeah, you go later.
I
huh?
go late. Yeah, it's weird. I'm stoked on it. 11 would.
You know what I'm happy about?
Time to go.
I'm gonna have food.
I'll have food.
I'm
too.
gonna eat.
Not
some-
before though. 'cause-
I'm gonna eat
Oh,
there.
shit.
They have some decent food.
I'm
there.
gonna weigh in, eat,
Yeah.
drink some water.
You better make sure you're on weight.
I'll be
If
there.
you call me.
You know, only
I'll take a
You
lesson.
call me.
shit,
Call
yeah.
me. Call me in the morning. I'm gonna go in the morning, so I'll be up. Call me in the morning if you weigh yourself, and if you're like a pound or whatever over, just come and fucking sit in here. I'll turn it on. You'll fucking lose that pound easy here.
Yeah, I'll probably go home.
But weigh yourself and let me
Super
know.
hot. I'll go home and weigh myself right now.
You know what works good too? Do you have a bathtub?
Yeah.
Take a really hot bath. Oh, put a towel over you.
Well, also just feel
Like
like
in the water or over the top?
It doesn't matter.
Also,
It
go
just makes it
go
super
get
hot.
go
Yeah.
get salt,
Epsom salt.
Epsom salt.
Oh, just
Hot water, throw Epsom salt in there, and you'll be like, how the fuck am I sitting in a tub of water and I'm sweating
Yeah.
underwater? You just feel
It's
sweat.
weird. Yeah, you sweat.
Yeah, you'll
It's weird
just
as fuck.
sweat.
Yeah.
So that's what I normally do. And
This is the first time I've ever been close. I've always weighed under. Omar wanted me to go down to 182
Nah,
at
fuck
one
that.
point.
Cutting's for fucking the birds.
Well, but I was 215, and he said go down to 195. I said okay.
Yeah,
Went
you're
down
tall
195.
though. I think 195 is a good weight for you.
And then I weighed in last time at 188. He goes, why are you at 195? Go down to 182. They're not going to be as strong. They're just going to be quicker. And he's like, and you got long legs. And
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, fuck,
He's not
whatever.
wrong.
And I tried, and I was like, yeah, it's not for me. Stayed at 195.
Anyways, we're gonna be out. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, all that good shit. Thanks for coming on.
Of course.
First white belt.
White Belt Chronicles.
White Belt Chronicles. I like that. That might be the name of this fucking series.
definitely
White
what's gonna
Belt
be.
Chronicles. White Belt. I can't talk.
Hey, if you're within 50 miles of him, come train with us. You want to train with the real fucking professor.
Yep.
That's all I gotta say. Hit him with yours.
Oh.